Yes. Hang on, hold still. What's going on? Yeah. Okay, so
Now
ladies
ready.
and gentlemen, let me introduce one of the beautiful model from Bollywood industry, Srijitaa Ghosh. She started her career back in Calcutta, and those were good old days when she was a beautiful model and started walking on the path of modeling. Slowly went towards a path in acting, and now she is one of the finest influencer in social media, as well as she has done in number of movies in southern part of India, as well as she did few Bollywood-based movies. Srijita, over to you. I just wondering that how did you started in this early age, and what was the journey was like? I mean, is what was a smooth journey? Car was really easy, or the car was really bumpy? What was what?
So actually, first of all, because you are very, very special because I have started my career with you. You know that. So yeah, I started my career that in college, and mom and dad they are totally they have issues with my career. So I knew clearly that I am going to step in this career. So suddenly it came in my mind, and I just thought that okay, maybe like I can be a big model or something, actress or something like that. I thought like that. So I just started my career. I was doing something in Kolkata. I was like taking theater classes and something like that. And suddenly one day, and that I was into dancing also with Saroj Khanna. So one day I was just thinking, okay, fine, maybe I can be a good actress also. So it came in my mind suddenly. And after that, I started acting. And this is a really interesting thing. My mom and dad don't know till now. Yeah, till the date I didn't tell them, but before few days I told them that I have started my this thing my acting career from some few serials in Bengalis. So
Right.
I used to do some I used to do yeah, some small roles for camera experiences because I didn't have any camera experiences. So I started from there, and then I thought that okay, then this is the time to move to main industry, Mumbai. So I just moved there, and I just thought, okay, I'll step in Bollywood. But my goals were very very big. So the car was the journey was really really not easy, not at all easy. it's just it's just a unknown girl, a small little girl came from a different kind of a different
Environment.
world and
Yeah.
step in a different world. It's a complete different world. So I didn't know anything. I just when I went for auditions, I started auditions. I am just watching, wow, so beautiful ladies. I don't know, they're coming by Mercedes and they're coming by good cars. They are so well groomed, maintained, and I am coming by auto. I am reaching auditions and they're watching my face and they're, oh, you are Bengali. So like that it happened. So okay, but the thing is, I have never thought that I can't do, like I have this thing never came in my mind. Whenever I went there, I just thought that okay, I need to learn lots of things. Maybe I am very new to this industry, so know the rules. I don't know how to go, and what can be my next steps for my betterment. So I started learning those things, and then slowly gradually I got to know some few genuine people. And my first movie was Ghayal once again with Sunny Deol.
Yes.
So
Yes.
from that group started, yeah. So like
So
that.
I still
But
remember,
it was now till now it's not easy.
yeah. So I still remember the day you first walked into one of my uh, work. It was a small studio in Planet. I do remember that particular day when you didn't even know how to
Right.
dress up.
Yeah.
I do remember that, you know. And the best thing you is you are always there
True.
to learn. You are always there to upgrade yourself. So whenever I went there in Mumbai, whenever we
Exactly.
met, I felt like someone from my family actually came. I mean, who is a small little kid asking for ice cream from me, you know. So on the same topic, I have a very interesting question, you know, a very interesting question. How do
Sure.
you keep the balance? Like, how do you keep the balance of being so simple in life and maintain the professionalism in the industry?
Yeah. So the main thing, what I learned, that we have to be very very disciplined in this industry, because to become a very successful actress or heroine, whatever, we need to learn to be very very humble first. So whenever we are going on set also, if I'm like, if I'm showing the attitude, yeah, I'm the heroine, I'm the main heroine, so nobody is going to be, they are definitely, they will just after few days they will think, oh okay, she has that attitude. So whenever you are, they are thinking like, okay, you are very very humble, you are like, down to earth, you are talking with everybody on the set, all the technicians, they started loving you. That is actually your success, that is the main thing behind your success. So success means, is for me, success means it's not only me, like lots of people are working for me. So behind me also, on camera, whenever I'm acting, so many technicians are also standing with the lights and with the, they are doing the heavy work. Like I'm not doing anything much, but they're doing lots of big work than me. So what that makes me feel like, I should not be very, every time I feel, I don't feel, it should not feel like I'm an actress, okay, I have to be like this, have to be like that. And the second thing is, I'm very jovial person. I'm already, all time I smile. Everybody asks me why you smile all time. So I don't know how to work seriously. Like, some people are there,
You don't
they
have to
will,
work
the
seriously.
environment.
You don't have to work
Yeah,
seriously. Honestly speaking, I know
true.
your different kind of smiling attitude. I know how you smile, why you smile, and what is the purpose of your smile. I know a different kind of smiling of Srijita. I do
Exactly.
understand you. Anyway, so I have another type of question. So, as per my small understanding, if you uh, cross check the social media nowadays, social media
Hmm.
nowadays are heavy lifted with influencers, and I can see your number of followers, I can see
True.
your number of you can say comments in your Instagram, in your Facebook, in your digital media. As per my memory goes, if you remember, when we used to talk around 4 years back, when you started your journey in Calcutta, I used to tell you that, Srijita,
Hmm.
go for the digital media, that's going to help you, and that's going to rock your career in a completely different height. So apart from doing acting, nowadays you are
Exactly.
one of the finest influencer in Instagram and couple of other media like TikTok and all.
Hmm.
Okay. So what is the success behind it?
Hmm.
Can you give tips to few of those people who are willing to start their career?
Okay. So first of all, understand what kind of content you are putting in your social media. Like what exactly? If you are a model, if you're an actress, so there is like, two variation kind of categories are different. If you are a model, so you can put some pictures, whatever the pictures we are putting, that is actually showing our what kind of movies we are doing, what kind of things we are content, what kind of thing we are choosing for our career. That is also very very important. So what I feel that whenever I see some of the few new models, they are coming in the industry, that kind of post, like they will post few very unprofessional kind of photos and all. So that should not, first of all, that should not be. So that's your image. Social media is your image nowadays. What you are talking, what you are posting, everything has seen by lots of huge people. Like you can't do any mistake in social media, first of all. And the second thing is, I will suggest to everybody to be very very active in social media nowadays, because my first Tamil movie offer also I have got from Facebook. Like few genuine casting directors who are hunting for talents in Facebook, Instagrams. So nowadays is really really good things to do every time, to be active. You can show your exercise videos, you can show your daily life also. Sometimes you can show your dressing sense. So many things are there. You can show how can you pose and all. So that can help also, and that can be very easy to understand. People also, like people will understand very easily, okay, she can do this, she can do that. And if you're doing acting, like I do prefer TikTok also. Sometimes I post some TikTok videos, so they can see my variation of acting, and they can see my language, like I do Tamil, Telugu, that kind of thing. So they ask me sometimes, oh, you can talk in Tamil, you understand Tamil. So that's a better thing. So whatever we can do, we have to post that in Instagram and Facebook, and we
So
should
you mean
avoid
to
some
say
bullshit things.
it's more becoming like your portfolio. It's a live
Yeah,
portfolio of yours, which is
live
actually
portfolio.
giving you a digital impression. So that digital
True.
impression is really helpful for people who are genuine guys who are looking for fresh talents, new faces, or maybe hiring some new talents. Okay, talking on the
Exactly.
same line, what kind of exercise you recommend for the upcoming models. I'm talking about the Tollywood industry, because I'm in this,
Okay.
in this Calcutta industry, and I'm not pissed off, but to be very honest, I find very less amount of professionalism when we talk about working in the Calcutta, so-called Calcutta industry. So what is your suggestion?
Yes. For exercise, workout, you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the main thing is to be a model and actress. We have to be very, very committed towards our work, towards, mentally and physically, we have to be very, very committed, because, it's a showbiz. So whenever girl, a producer, a director, from their business aspect, they are, watching any heroine. So definitely they want a perfection from their, acting perspective also, and definitely for workout and their figure and everything. We have to be very well maintained. So yeah, I agree, sometimes it's not possible to, being a human being, we have also lots of things, like we can't be every time be perfect, and every time perfect structures and all. But most of the time what we have to do is, like, if we can't nowadays we are in quarantine time, so we can't go to gym and we can't hit the gym. So what we can do, the regular exercise, we can maintain something like, some we can do some push-ups, we can do some tummy exercises, abs exercises. And I do martial arts a little bit, I do gymnastic, lots of gymnastic videos I have posted. So for stretching and flexibilities, that will be very nice. And few of the people, if you are doing cardio, then you can, run in your balcony, you can run in your rooms, you can run in your stairs. So what, like, lot of the things you can do, like, actually we have to understand that we have to be maintained. Like, it is a quarantine time, I will sit at home, nothing to do. I will, put on my weight. That is not gonna be work. Obviously we have to do. I know this problems is there with maximum models, and in Kolkata also, you told me before also, they are not professional. But actually
Sorry
they
for
should
the statement.
understand that.
Sorry for the statement. Honestly speaking, I have been recruiting a lot of models, a lot of actors for our OTT-based movies. Sometimes we recruit people for the modeling purpose as well. Certainly,
Yeah,
there is a price factor. Certainly, we need to understand that uh, for an ad, when you make an ad, there is a set budget for it. I mean, that budget goes with
true.
photographer, model, makeup artist, stylist, studio, a lot of things. So, end of the day,
Hmm.
if everybody is not making money, it's no point to take things forward. and
Exactly. Right.
and the next resolution, the next revolution that is coming up is basically the digital revolution.
Hmm.
So it's not going to be the billboard nowadays.
True.
It's not going to be your one-time ad in newspaper. In any case, newspaper will become digital in few years. So the whole
Exactly.
concept of making ad and the whole concept of pushing ads is gonna update and change. So how you are
Right.
preparing yourself for the next update? What is your take?
After this lockdown.
Forget about the lockdown. I mean, I'm talking about the future. Say, for an example, in 2020, after this
Hmm.
COVID-19 things are over, if even though
Hmm.
the lockdown is over, there will be a huge change in the industry. The
True.
way we work, it's going to be changed. Okay,
True.
you just
True.
can't move with two, three more guys in one cab. You can't
Hmm.
have more than five people gathering in one place, right? That's going
Exactly.
to affect the work. That's going to affect the work. And
Very much.
in any case, the print media is going to hit a lot, because nowadays,
True.
if you're talking about
Hmm.
newspapers are actually updating themselves into digital media. So they are most
Exactly.
probably going to change their strategy. They'll be putting
Hmm.
a lot of effort into their digital media rather than the print media part. News media
True.
is not going to be end. It will be there,
Hmm.
but the
It
strategy
will be
is
there.
going to be changed. So
Very, very
in earlier times, usual case from India is like, hey, I've got an ad in the newspaper. That's gonna change
true. Hmm.
into, hey, I've been published into this web portal. Okay.
Yeah.
My question is, there's a mentality change which is going to come, right? So my question is,
Exactly.
how you are updating your knowledge and how you're
Hmm.
updating yourself for that change. You have done a lot of
Exactly.
e-commerce portal shoot. You have done a lot of web, I think, small, what do you call it, small movies shoot. You have done big movies
Short
shoot,
movies.
right?
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
have done ads, you have done tvcs, so you have got all different variants.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to understand how you are taking care of the next wave of media, or you are
Okay.
not at all bothered.
Uh, Actually, no, nothing is like that. We have to be worried all time. Hey, hi. So yeah, actually, we have to be worried all the time. So the thing is now, what I feel that this is the best time to, for our improvement. This is the best time. This quarantine time, no, we can actually upgrade our. Hello,
Yeah, yeah, you're there.
are you there? Na? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the best time actually to upgrade your whatever the things like your abilities or whatever your interest. Like I have interest in dancing, so what I'm checking, like, I'm checking in internet and I'm just learning good dance steps more to polish myself. And this is actually the very good time to sit at home, and you must very much you should improvise your all the things, the aspect of acting, whatever you are doing in your life. So the first thing I'm doing nowadays this. And after this lockdown, maybe I'm just thinking how, I don't know how the industry gonna work and how it is going to be happen, all the things. I don't have any idea. But what I think in my mind, anytime it was not there that I have to be grab this opportunity, I will win this. It was never there. I all time just go with the flow. I just do my best and I just be calm down. Okay, fine. If it is happening, it's mine. If it is not happening, it was not. So yeah, just worry less. So we have to be very focused, but at the same time, for same time of same time, we have to be very, like we have to be we have to understand also these things. Okay, we don't know what kind of situation is going to come in our future, so
Well,
we
you
have
can
to be
actually
ready for
predict
that.
it. Actually, you can
Yeah,
predict it. So there is a fine concept of predicting the future, although there is
true.
a very, there is a less wiseness in people who don't study the industry trends. So I usually
Exactly.
recommend all of the professionals, all the working
Hmm.
professionals, whoever in this industry, to study the
Hmm.
trend, understand what is coming up and what is going on. And
Exactly.
I do understand. Even in my one of my last event when I was a speaker. You
Hmm.
came to Hayat. I do remember that last event when you came, and we have interacted. We had a nice evening with a couple of other models and a couple of other industry guys together, and all of us was actually talking about what is the trend that is coming up and what is the kind of updation that is going to hit the market. And this is the right time. I feel that people should upgrade their skill set and uplift the mentality. It's not going to be the same. I mean, if you talk about the ad industry, until unless industry is making money, forget about the ad
Exactly.
part. Okay, so
Hmm.
until unless the industry is rolling money, forget about
Hmm.
your media investment. So
Hmm.
until unless
True.
people are investing money into consumer goods, forget about
Hmm.
making something on media and entertainment. So on those aspect, I can see from around the world there are people. I mean, I'm talking about a few of those European countries where actor and actress they came forward and they say that, hey, you
Hmm.
know what, we are going to optimize our cost at this moment. Rather,
True.
we'll be taking a lot more work, we'll be doing volume work, and whatever money we used to take, it will be
Hmm.
50% off so that industry can survive, so that we can survive. Because people understand
Exactly.
it's a win-win situation for both, you know.
True.
So I feel this is required at least in Indian front of view, and I had a chat with few of those celebrities as well. All of them said
Hmm.
yes, it's the case, and I can see the kind of contribution we do from media industry. So if you
True.
look at now, I mean, at this hour, at this COVID-19 pandemic hour, a lot of us have contributed money so that we can save life,
Yes.
so that we can, save the poor people. And India is all about Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, those kind of, different film industries. So I have a last question, then I'll open it for the both the audience if they have any kind of question. Anirudh and Shadeb, I can see both of them online. Okay. Uh, so I have a last question to you.
Okay.
It's a it's a naughty question. Well,
Hmm.
uh,
Question.
what is the secret behind your sweet smile?
Oh, so sweet of you.
And related question. And related question. Why always you go for ice cream each and every time when you meet?
I love ice cream. You know that I love ice cream. I can't control sometimes. That is my cheat day. In a week, I do cheat day. And that
So,
day, I eat a
really,
lot. Being a
for
Bengali,
you,
we
no,
should.
no, hold on. For you, Arijita is your cheat day. Come on, this is not done.
With Arijinda, I can cheat my food for one day.
Okay, now coming back to the first question, what is the secret behind the sweet smile?
The secret is nothing, but I love to smile always because, whenever I see one thing, like I believe one thing, that if you laugh all the time, if you smile at, like, if you are smiling and talking with people, then they feel always so good and nice to talk with you. So that is my thing. Like whenever I feel like, they feel like, oh, she's a so sweet girl, so humble girl. So that's the impact actually I try to create, and that comes from inside only. I don't do acting and all. That comes from my
No, no,
inside.
completely agree.
That's it.
Completely agree. See, smile is such kind of curve. There is a saying in English, smile is such kind of curve which is actually making a lot of things straight. Okay,
Very,
over to
very true.
you, the audience. If you want to say hi to Srijita, you can say hi. You can have a talk. I'm unmuting both
Yeah,
of
sure.
you one by one. First Anirudh and then Shavdev maybe. Anirudh, you are unmuted. You want to say hi?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay,
Yeah, please.
so basically, I'm from Delhi,
Okay.
and it's been almost 6 to 7 months since I had my first conversation with Arijit,
Okay.
and it was through my school friend. So basically, what I want to know is that nowadays it has become a trend for every celebrity to be on social media, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, or any other social media, application. So my point is that what is the actual impact of? You have already mentioned that, but when it comes to the terms of getting work, or when it comes to increase your popularity, because this platform is being used by everyone.
Hmm.
Throughout the world, not only in India but everyone. So how does it impact your daily life? So that is what I want to know.
How does it? How does it
Impact your
Impact,
daily life.
impact your life,
impact?
impact your day's life.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the thing is, what I have to, what I believe to do as an actress and model, we have to be very, very connected with our audience first of all, because audiences are the main pillars who can make you success. Without them, we are nothing. So what kind of thing they like, if they like to, post, if they like your post, if you can, like, if they want that you post daily one post, like, so many people are, sometimes messaging me, or they comment me that, please ma'am, we all are waiting for your post. If I'm not posting for 2 days, 3 days, please like think about us and post something, you post. So it happened. So
You have to keep
that's a
yourself
sweet
moving
at least.
forward.
So you mean to say you need actually the engagement factor.
Sorry.
You need actually the engagement factor for the audience. So until unless you
Yes,
engage,
yes, yes, very much,
it's very
very much.
difficult.
I am not saying that, I'm not telling, actually I'm not telling you have to be very active in social media, you have to show them your daily life. No, nothing is like that. But obviously the engagement is very, very important. If you are posting something, that post should connect with them. That is the thing. Like, if you are writing something, good night to all of you, with love and these things, actually it makes them happy, very much happy. So, and sometimes what I do some question, like what kind of dress, and what Indian or Western, what kind of outfits you prefer me to wear. So that kind of question, if you are asking them, they feel so happy and they will vote for that. So that kind of thing we should engage all the time their mind, what I feel. Yeah, that's very important in social media.
And have you
Actually,
helped any
Anirudh,
newcomer in starting the modeling business? Have you helped anyone so far, a beginner, to come into the industry or to start up their modeling career, or groom them on how to shape your body and how to become a model?
well, yes, we do have a
So
running
you are
portal. Okay, let me take that question for you. So we do
yeah.
have a running portal. We do have basically a tips and helping system for the fresh commerce in the industry. It's called glamworldface.com, Anirudh. So any model who is a newcomer, they can practically go through that, read that, follow it, and certainly we give a platform for them to grow and nurture their skills. always there. It's not that we don't want the newcomers in the industry. We are always there for the newcomers. And at the same time, when you talk about the experienced ones, the best part is when you have an experienced one into your maybe your work, they save a lot of time because they know
Yeah.
the trend, they know how to work, they know how to walk, they know how to speak, they know how to act. So whatever she's saying, Anirudh, it's basically part of neuromarketing. She's
Yeah.
unknowingly using all these factors because she got some brain. I know her educational background. I'm not revealing that. So I know how educated she is, and she is a kind of, you can say, I should say she is a kind of my little sister. Honestly speaking, there is no harm in it. And frankly speaking, it's a kind of brother sister relationship we maintained for the last so long years. I don't remember even. Although we never ever explored that, hey, yeah, you are my brother, or yeah, you are my sister. It doesn't require. But if you look at her trends, the kind of communication she is doing, she is maintaining a balance in a complete different way. Okay, so her balance maintain is really amazing. She never ever post something with a different kind of post. I should say that, with different kind of dresses, but she is maintaining very, very well.
Yeah.
She understands, learns, try to read, and as per my understanding, she always get back to me and say that, hey Dada, shall I do this, shall I do don't do this. Sometimes I give some free advice
Yeah.
to her, and she cross check it. It's not that she's just maintaining it like a blind girl. She always cross check and then gets back to me and say, hey, I've done this, can you check it out? So sometimes she is doing some amount of, say,
Right.
shows. She's saying, can you check, can you go for the vote, can you see the trend is happening or not? So it's important to learn in life. It's not about acting in front of the camera. Until unless you have the knowledge never ever reflects in your work. Okay, so I've got another question from another uh, audience. Okay, so you're an expert in fashion industry. I just want to ask how you see fashion technology integrated in coming future. Question from Shahib Khan.
Okay. Cool. So for me, fashion means it's not like, only what others says. It always what you like to do, what you are comfortable with. That is very, very important. Definitely you have to be, you have to think something for trends also, what kind of trends are going on. That sense is also very important. For that definitely you can watch lots of things in Google, in social medias, and you can read about it. That's very important. But at the same time, you have to understand what kind of dresses and what kind of fashion suits you, what is actually you are comfortable with. Don't go for any other people, like, people are telling like, no, you have to, wear this suits you, this doesn't. That doesn't mean. It's like whatever you are happy, what makes you happy, that is very important. And the second thing is, you have to have the sense where you are wearing and what you're wearing. That is very, very important. If it is a puja, I can go with the shorts. I have to wear one churidar or salwar kameez. Maybe shorts in trend, but salwar kameez we have to wear in a puja. So that is very, very important. Nowadays people are not understanding. I do watch lots of models who came in a Ganapati puja with a short red dress with hot cleavage and all. I don't know what is this exactly. They came for puja. So you have to understand like where you are going and what kind of people you are gonna meet. So that's very important for fashion. That's actually, yeah, that's a fashion sense actually.
So it's actually in our words. So I'll be more talking on business front. Basically, this is called segregating your customer, who is going to be your target industry, who is going to be your target customer. Depending on that, you dress
Okay.
it. Very simple.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
another interesting question. I deal a lot with the startups, with the small tier companies, and nowadays the trend is going to happen when people, the startups, are going to approach the influencers in social media asking for boosting their products and projects. So I've got another question from one of the startup in a personal chat. He's asking, are you ready for boosting their product given a choice that pricing and other things and all? So in open forum, I'm not going to ask you about your pricing, but just a question that are you open for boosting startups?
Definitely, definitely. Why not? So many, so many people, so many companies are giving me this thing. But the thing is, I need a trial. But I don't know about the product, so definitely I
Certainly.
need to, yeah. After trial only, I can tell you. Okay, surely I'm doing this. So that's very important.
Certainly.
Yeah. What
So
kind
We
of
I've got
will
product?
talk
another.
about based on their content.
Sorry.
The movie Sui Dhaga was made on that concept. Amazon started
Yeah.
the concept
Yes.
based on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Varun Dhawan and Anushka Sharma were part of that movie.
true.
Yes, yes, yes. And the interesting fact, Srijita, from northeast part, I have got another question, and they are saying that you don't look like a Bengali actress, but you are really, really sweet. And I want to ask you, we are into making of small bangles, small ornaments using handicrafts. Okay, and we want to have you as one of our brand model. uh,
Oh
can we
wow.
have the honor? Well, from my end, answer
Definitely, that's my honor.
depends on Sujita.
That's my honor, actually, to be your model. That's my honor. Definitely will do it
Super,
because I
super.
love my culture. Yeah.
Great. You know what? The business and media goes hand in hand always. So when you talk
Hmm.
about improvising your business, if you get someone who is influencer in social media, or maybe some celebrity, or maybe some actor and actress who is boosting your product, it works best in, at least in Indians front of you. So
Very
get
true.
someone like her on board as your brand model. That works in a very different way. If you are working with consumer products, or if you have some FMCG, they will do wonders. Srijita, just a small one liner for our audience. We are running out of time. We are supposed to have a 30-minute slot, but we already crossed 4 minutes. I'm not going to waste a lot of time of yours. I know that there is a
And nothing is.
which is going to happen after this. Okay, so one liner for all the audience. What's your take, and what is your message to the audience for all of them? One liner.
Okay. Mm, okay. So my suggestion,
You're not audible.
less and do your effort more.
Can you repeat? You're not.
For any kind, like for our field, I'm telling.
Okay,
For
Sujita,
our field, I'm telling.
Sujita, your network was not working properly. Could you just repeat it, please? Could you repeat the message?
Hello.
Yeah, you're audible, but last time your network was not proper.
Complain less. It's
Okay.
audible now.
Yeah, it's audible now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Complain less. Be cooperative more.
Wow. Okay. So from now onwards, complain less, be cooperative more. That's the one-liner session from beautiful Srijita. Srijita will be more than happy to host you again, boost up things, and get things done for all the startup community. If we can help each other. And stay tuned, audience. We'll be having her again in a live show. Most probably, we are going to have something interesting for the fresh models as well. Stay tuned, and we'll be back soon. Thank you, Sujita. Thanks for everything, and thanks for the time. Thank you, Anirudh, for all the questions.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you
so much.
so much.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.